Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Kevin here once again from A to Z Dispatch, and today we are diving deep into your dispatch preference dashboard to show how to manage scheduled or advanced booking. If you want to know how to configure the settings for trips booked for a future date and time, let's break it down. So here we are in the menu right now on the settings. So we click onto the settings and then we click onto the sub menu called booking dispatch and payment settings. Now we can go to the dispatch. As you can see, we have dispatch preference. First with the auto dispatch, and the second one is for manual dispatch, and third one is for direct assign. Now, unlike instant rides, right now we're talking about the bookings, scheduled bookings, which is for advanced future bookings. So, unlike instant rides, future scheduled bookings give you absolute flexibility because all three dispatch tabs are completely open for you to use. You can choose which workflow to set as a default. So you can select auto dispatch as well or manual dispatch as well or direct assign as well. So you have the options to choose this way. So let's say you want to select all three of them and you can make any one of them as a default this way. So this is the advantage. Now talking about the auto dispatch, if you prefer automation, you can let the system handle the future bookings completely on autopilot. Now, if you prefer manual dispatch, the system filters freelance drivers into a quick short list, but you can make the final click on who gets the trip. Now, in terms of direct assign, this gives you the total manual power. You can handpick a specific company or freelancer driver and lock in their exact vehicle ahead of time. Now, next, when using automation, how does the system choose the best driver for a future ride? That's your ERM, the efficient route modeling. You have two options here. One, standard mode, and the other one is AI smart mode. Now, under this smart mode, a simple maths based strictly on vehicle class, type, and most cost efficiency with no smart routing. This is what the standard mode means, and the system will pick the driver on the basis of this logic. Now, when you talk about the ERM, which is AI Smart Mode, uh, this is this scores driver using a balanced four-factor breakdown. So this is the scoring factor, as you can see here. The first scoring factor is 40% score goes to the time to pick up the passenger, and 30% goes to the distance between the passenger and the driver locations. When you say passenger, it's a pickup location, and 10% goes to the vehicle class match, and next 10% goes to the vehicle type match, and next 10% goes to the cost efficiency. So we calculate everything on the basis of this one. The system does it all for you, and that will give you the score for every drivers on your list. And whoever gets the best scores will be considered as qualified drivers on first tier. Now, how the system process the scheduled rides? Let's talk about that. Okay. So previously we talked about how the system picks the driver by AI smart routing, okay, or standard logic. Now let's talk about how the system process the scheduled ride. Now, if you choose auto, this option, let's say, so you choose this one to use auto dispatch for a scheduled ride, the system handles the logic completely different than a instant ride. So instead of predicted location, instead of tracking live GPS, The system checks the driver last known job location on that specific calendar date to predict uh, where they will be when the trip starts. And on the basis of this, the system will broadcast the job to all the drivers, available drivers in a tier with this one. And the job will be dispatched specific hours as per your requirement. For example, if the job is for tomorrow, you can set what time you want the first tier to launch, or what time you want the system to automatically dispatch the job for future bookings. So you can set that, let's say 12 hours ahead, you want all the bookings for advanced booking to job automatically to those qualified drivers. System will do that. And similarly, the system will also launch second tier in case if the first tier driver does not accept the job. So this way you can control and decide when you want to dispatch automatically dispatch the job, when you want system to automatically dispatch the scheduled booking. So also keep in mind our vehicle downgrade protection rule as well. So for example, the customer requests the economy and the systems find it more efficient to send standard or first class, then system will recommend you the higher class vehicle class and type as for the scoring factor. So this is the whole logic that has been implemented on AI smart logic, and this is how the system picks the driver through this logic. Hope this makes you clear about how our system works, right? And if you think this video made managing your advanced is easy to understand, smash that like button, subscribe for more fleet management tips, and I'll see you in the next video.